Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Avree. You may call me ReeRee. Now today I will be discussing why women cheat. Now I discussed the other day why men cheat, and a lot of persons were like, "Oh, women cheat too." I didn't say the women don't cheat. I was just only discussing why men cheat. Now today I will be discussing why women may cheat, because really and truly we don't really know how to read minds. We can only assume why a woman would stray from her spouse and go over on the other side. Now, the first reason why I believe a woman may cheat is if she feels insufficient and unappreciated. And I'll tell you what I mean. Insufficient meaning no, in her mind, this is in her mind, this is how she feels. No matter what she does, it's not good enough. So here you have a woman that washes your clothes, fair clothes, and put in them clothes, cook dinner, tidies the house, but for whatever reason, it's like the man just don't really appreciate it. It's almost like she's become a curtain hanging over the window, like she's just blending in the house. At no point in time, you look on her and tell her, "Thanks for dinner," or "Oh, you clean the bathroom, thank you so much." It's like, all right, whatever, clean bathroom, now your job that you're supposed to do that. That would hurt my feelings. You understand? So she's insufficient. She feel like it's not enough. You understand me? She might cook a favorite meal and you just eat the dinner. Near man belch and go lie down and not even, "Oh, you cooked my favorite meal today. That was so thoughtful." Not even that. And so that leads her to feeling unappreciated. And it might sound very simple, it might sound trivial, but you cannot ignore somebody's feelings. Person's life is built off of feelings. If you feel like you like somebody, if you feel like you love somebody, you will act accordingly. So if a person always feels bad, insufficient, underappreciated, that is a negative feeling. Mega dislike you, mega have resentment for you. And then no, probably she go to the road one day, or the mailman come one day deliver the mail and say, "Whoa, Miss Brown," example, "what you cooking? It smells so delicious and nice." And she say, "Oh, Mr. Mailman, you want a plate?" And she share the food nice and say, "What? I say you share food nice?" I don't know. Who knows? You understand? And the food delicious and whoa, the house is so spick and span. Of course, if the man I give her a compliment, she go feel like a butterfly and, might make a little mistake and slide underneath him and, things happen because at the end of the day, she's sit down with Master Joe for, I don't know, 13 years. And for the 13 years, she wash, cook and clean for Master Joe. Master Joe never built chance to the food nice. Master Joe never tell her thanks, wash the plate them because Master Joe have her as a servant. And because Master Joe have her as a servant, she don't know what compliments feel like. And so she might, and it is not trivial. It is real feelings. If somebody is feeling unappreciated and somebody else makes them feel that way, not everybody's gonna come to you and talk and say, "My dear boyfriend, my dear spouse, my dear spooky, I don't like the fact that you treat me like this. You move like you don't appreciate me." Not everybody knows how to communicate. You understand me? So instead of communicating and talking about it, them just do them thing. Some women will communicate and talk about it, and there are no changes, there are no improvements in the relationship, and she just make up her mind to say, "You know something? The mailman make me feel good, and that's the mailman me I work with secretly, and that is how us have children are born by the mailman." But anyway, it happens. It really happens. So not even the mailman. It can be a coworker. It can be anybody at all, complete stranger to it. Don't matter. Once a woman is having that feeling of being insufficient to the man, like no matter what me do, him just can't really rate me like that. Him don't treat me like him just have me as a helper. Those circumstances do cause women to cheat. Actually. No, another reason why a woman may cheat. I'm laughing. Another reason why a woman may cheat is because she's not being satisfied sexually, or she's being neglected sexually. No, I'll just the first one, not being satisfied. All right. So first of all, if she's not if she's not if she's being neglected, obviously she's not being satisfied because no action is taking place. There's no action, so obviously you have to have me. You understand? So naturally I'm going to be neglected of sex if you not give it to me. And then sometimes no, when you give it to me, when one receives it, it's like you behave as if you have just come from prison. And at the first time you see a female parts and you just act wild like some little wild man stuff. No. Or maybe it is that um in her mind the size the, sh- the size are appropriate for she. Enough size, okay? Size. Honestly, size doesn't matter really and truly, but some women are picky about that. I don't know. Sometimes you see a mama and papa just right through the years, no little something, no little leg cock up, so no little cock up on a dresser, no little in the car, in the trunk. So everything is just kind of like monotonous, and it's just boring in a fair opinion. You understand? So she not get it on the tall, or when she get it, you be like you come from prison, or the same style for the 13 years no differ, and whatsoever. Some women will get curious, especially if it is a housewife who does every single day I wash, cook and clean and man up here, the man I mentioned to you before, and our mind start run up and down. Worse if one day the mailman come and he did a sweat and he abs them print out in him shirt time, says that sweat and a wipe off her face in a slow motion, just a shh. And she did it with fear, thirsty if take she did it with fear, thirsty if taking the mailman, or I bet take the girl, because the girl and them love to have them shirt, And I've seen this. So yeah, so she is being starved of SCX, right? Or she's getting it in one position all the time. And funny enough, I'll digress. Funny enough, some men have their wives for many years and them give the wife one little position, but when they see them mistress, them go on with themselves. You feel that the wife gonna see him all the time, the wife might cheat because as I say, she curious. She wants to know more. She wants to experience more. You understand? And a lot of women are embarrassed or afraid to tell their spouse because they don't want the spouse to think of them in a negative manner. Some men, if a woman express herself sexually, them say, yeah, this or yeah, that, and them disrespect the woman and call the woman outside of her name, like BITCH and SLUT, only because the woman wants to express herself with her spouse. Nothing is wrong with that. No, another reason why a woman may cheat, and it's actually very similar to the previous one but different. If this woman happens to be a nymphomaniac, pleasing her might be difficult because a nymph is a nymph. And you see, if it's a case where she likes something that you're not providing her with, right? So if she likes something that you are not providing her with, she may look to step out of the relationship to get that satisfaction because when you think about a name, if you think about somebody that has maybe not as much asexual control over their desires, they may not have a lot of self control in terms of who they sleep with. Um, Sometimes they're always experiencing that sensation of wanting to, you know, make love to someone or to you or to anybody. But if you're there and they're so, in that mood, maybe they can't wait for you to return. Maybe they need it now. Or maybe they just want what you cannot provide you with. For example, a man only has one magic stick. She may want to experience two magic sticks at the same time. No man would really put up with that. Some men would, some men would not. Maybe she wants to go into the lady pond. A man cannot provide her with what a lady has because a man only has a magic stick. You understand me? And so, if this sexual urge of hers is stronger than her self control, then she will step out based on something very simple. Like, what if you're a dark skinned person and she just wants to experience a light skinned person, or vice versa? What if she wants to experience a woman? What if she wants to experience it more often than you can provide? Remember, men do have stamina, but women have more. So when a man, does his work and, he reaches the point where he could go no more, some women want more and more and more. And so it might be very challenging to keep up with her. Maybe in her mind, she doesn't love the other people, she loves you, but she just wants more than what you can provide. And sometimes for some nymphomaniacs, it's not even a case of like they don't love you, they still love you, as I mentioned, but they want more. And so maybe she might cheat if she's a nymph because, like I said, the actual urge is greater than her own willpower and it takes over, and then she does something that might offend you, her spouse, which would be cheating. Another reason why a woman may cheat is because she's not being taken care of financially. Now, this is a very serious one. Men will argue and debate that it is not their responsibility to take care of a grown woman, which is true. However, this is life, this is culture. Man love man, woman love when man mind them. That never ever stops. So just because one man does not want to mind one or take care of a woman, doesn't mean another man would not want to do it. Sometimes woman still has a job, but it may not be a good paying job or a well paying job, and she has financial responsibilities, or someone are just greedy. But anyway you look at it, if she's with a man that is not taking care of her financially or is not doing enough in her opinion, she will go out and seek another man who will help her out financially, and she may not choose to leave her personal man. She might have both of them, so she will have the original man, which is the main man, and then another on the side who's taking care of certain matters financially. You understand me? It may be difficult to believe, but we here in the Jamaican culture know that this is very, very true. You might have a regular man at home, and sometimes, even though the regular man at home is not doing enough, the regular man at home may know the woman has another man and still choose to be with her because maybe both of them are benefiting from the man. So life is not black and white. Cheating is not black and white. Cheating can be very complicated, very intricate. It's not a simple matter. A man might meet a woman and start to deal with her, and then he realizes that every month he asked her or she asked him to pay the phone bill, not knowing that there's another one paying the internet bill, and another one paying the car bill, and another one paying the rent or the mortgage. That is just how it is. Sometimes, really and truly, these women never ever said to you that they want to commit or want to settle down. They're just doing what they need to do to get by, because some women do use their bodies to create a better living for themselves. Some people say that they sell their bodies. No, I am not here to criticize. I'm just explaining to you why a woman may cheat. So, if you find out that a woman, let's say she did not put her titles on the relationship, let's say she never plain outright said, she wants to settle down with you, get married, etc. She's just dealing with you. You may catch feelings for her. She may not have caught feelings for you because she's in the streets. She belongs to the streets. So, Wi-Fi bill, phone bill, everything, car payments, whatever. She just wants to use her body to get by. Sometimes she doesn't want to do it, but in her mind, that's the only thing she thinks she can do to provide for herself. So that's one reason. It may not sound good, but it is true and it does happen. A next reason why women may cheat is if her spouse cheated first and she's seeking revenge. Now, when a man cheats on a woman and she finds out, rather than leaving, sometimes she might say, "Okay, I'll stay with you." She may or may not admit that she's going to cheat back on you. She may just stay with you for a little longer just to cheat back on you, to let you know how it feels to be cheated on. Or she just genuinely does not love you anymore and tried to work it out and decided that, listen, after what you did, I can really not get over it. And so I just found somebody and decided to give them a chance. And I just decided not to tell you because I don't feel like you earned the right for me to tell you anything, seeing that you cheated on me. That is why it's very important to discuss and communicate things, important matters in your relationship after your spouse has cheated, because some women may stay and they're cheerful, they're still loving. Other women may stay and be very bitter. And when a woman finds out her man is cheating, she might have been holding out for a very long time to not offend you or to violate the relationship. And so when she now finds out that you have now cheated on her after she has been so loyal to you, she might have a secret fantasy that she has been withholding from you, that she has been fantasizing about, but because of the relationship, she did not want to do it. She could have been fantasizing about her boss. She could have been fantasizing about the lady pan. She could have been fantasizing about the gardener. But because you went out and did it now, you now give her a go ahead card, a getaway free card to now do this, because she's saying, okay, well, you cheat on me, so why me no must just sit down like a little old woman and I watch you have your fun. Meanwhile, I starve myself of the pleasure that I have been so long fantasizing and daydreaming about. So cheating can open up a wormhole for women, because women I tell you, them say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Women are very calculated. Women, if a woman decide to mash up a man's head, him head shall mash up. Consider him head mashed. True, true. Women can be very spiteful and calculated and can be very deliberate. You will cheat on a woman now and she take your back and you think it's all well, but she make up her mind, so she I go destroy your mental and your psyche. And she could deal with your best friend and she could deal with your co-worker and she could deal with such women will cheat out of retaliation because you have cheated on her, or she will cheat out of revenge. Yes, it happens. No, another reason why a woman may cheat is because she's turned off by her spouse. It could be her long-term spouse, her husband, or just a short-term relationship. It doesn't really matter, or a relationship that is new, like 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, right? So if she's turned off by you, meaning she finds you to be lazy, nasty, like like bed, like spread bed, wash plate, them something there, or you're just not hardworking, like you're not, like in her opinion, you're not a real man. If it happens that she's exposed to the right type of masculine energy, especially one that is coming on to her, meaning one that is, trying to get with her, trying to start a relationship with her, trying to be intimate with her, she will fall to that man because she's not used to a real man. She's used to a man child, so to speak, because men are born providers. Mind you, I'm not talking about the men that work and probably in between jobs and is currently looking for a job. I'm talking about a man that turns her off completely. Like, he's just not a gentleman. He's too rough around the edges for her. He doesn't like to work. He's lazy. All those kinds of things. Whatever it is you could think of that turns off a woman. I'm just listing examples. If she is turned off by you as a man, she will cheat, especially if the right man comes along and the right man in her mind is more suitable for her. Like I said, you may be lazy, the next man active. If our lawn want for more, our yard want for clean off, you the man at home probably don't really like to do that kind of stuff. You just sit down in the yard and make the yard cover with bush. Meanwhile, another man will come and literally will use cutlass or a weed whacker or hire someone to do it for her. You don't like to bathe after you spend a long day on the road and you smell sweaty and frozen. You just choking in the bed with your dirty self. That turn off she. I turn off me too. And she say, hon, why don't you take a little shower? I'm tired. I don't want to bathe. And the whole time, you smell bad. And she I think about the man who hug her today in the Givenchy cologne and so on, so on, so on. She remember about the man smell and want to see about the man tomorrow because the man smell nice and like beard. Them something they will make woman give bun straight up. Just like how I mentioned before that if a woman is not clean, yeah, that may be a deal breaker and the man may cheat. It's the same thing for women. So women like men who carry themselves well. They're like hard workers. And I'm not talking about a woman who's a gold digger, but a man that can step up. You understand me? A man that can save the day. Suppose one day she want to go pan Russian and I guess she beg 1 3 grand gas money. Don't tell her she beg too much. Give her a woman. Give her. You understand me? Like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And women know what I'm talking about, and men know what I'm talking about because I did the why men cheat video, and some like, oh woman this, woman that. Me never say nay. What me I talk about them now. You understand me? So simple things like just being a man, those things are the lack of. Those things may cause a woman to cheat. The next reason why I feel like a woman may cheat is because she might have outgrown her spouse. What I mean, no example. Let's say the two of them were together from high school, and they went to college or they became adults, they got a job or they started a career, whatever. Sometimes a 15-year-old mind and will not have the same interests as a 25-year-old mind. So you may find that at 15 years old, she was in love with you. But by the time she's 25, she has fallen out of love with you because her interests have evolved. Just like how a male's interest has evolved. For example, I'm afraid to call name, but let's say a track star. He was with a woman from Trelawney. Understand me? And by the time he became a track star and he broke world records, etc., he found another woman. Some people will debate that him switch on him original girlfriend, but becoming a star and experiencing new things and being exposed to a different kind of living, being exposed to money, etc., a man might feel like the woman at home doesn't represent his desires or his interests, and so he moves on to something else. So back at home he might like brown woman, but when he reaches part, he might go prefer black woman, or vice versa. You understand me? It's the same for a woman. Now, outgrown can also be a very difficult and bitter and hurtful thing in a relationship. Let's say you have a young girl going to school, and a man decide that, okay, I'm going to send you to school, help you to get your degree, etc. And that woman gets her degree. Some women won't stay with the same taxi man as in her girl school if it's a taxi man. Some women will decide that, well, I have my degree now, so ha ha ha, my cockatoo, you understand me? And I want a cockatoo type of man. Women do that, you understand me? It is only for a man to know that, listen, if you decide to send a young lady to school or send a woman to school to get her education, you have to ensure that she's loyal to you. And really and truly, you can't really force people to be loyal because, like I said, just like with the celebrity or the track star who outgrow his girlfriend at home and go find something different that he may think or deemed to be more appropriate for him at his lifestyle or at his level in life. After you spend how much money and scrimp and save for send your young girlfriend go to school, or your school as girlfriend go to school, or your girlfriend will go to college, and when she graduates, she don't want no more taxi man, or she don't want no more bus man, or she don't want no more steel man, or whatever the case is, you can't force her to stay because, I mean, it would have been the right thing. It would have felt better to you. It would feel like she's loyal to you. But no, she's on a different level now. So in her mind, she don't want a lowly, no disrespect, but she don't want a lowly taxi man. She want a bank manager. Like how she a bank manager too, she want bank manager. Or if she's a teacher, she want teacher man too. She don't want no ReeRee man. And that happens. Like I said, it's not pretty. It feels bad. It feels sad because just imagine somebody work hard and send you go to school, and when you get your degree and look back on the man. I say you go for true. So some men tend not to invest in women those kinds of way, based off the fact that they cannot guarantee that woman's loyalty after she has reached the pinnacle of her career, where she's making money, etc. These things do happen. Now, the final reason why I believe a woman may cheat is because she has no interest in settling down. Now, some women you find they don't want to settle down. They just want to experience men or masculine energy accordingly, depending on their mood. They don't like the idea of living with a man. Some of them have been single for so long. If they try to settle down, it's like more of a nuisance to them. It's like uncomfortable because they really don't like to share their space. I wouldn't say they're selfish, but they have made up their mind that settling down is not a part of their future. They like the freedom of being able to experience one man this week, another man next month, whatever the case is. And I'm not bashing. Some women naturally do not want to have children because they don't want to deal with the responsibilities that children come with. Some women, sorry, don't want to settle down with a man because in their mind having a man is too much responsibility. For example, personally for me, I am the one who deals with, cleaning the house mostly. I do most of the laundry. I clean the bathroom, if not 99.9999999% of the time, because when him clean it, it look like it want clean two more time after him clean it, so I clean it myself. Some women don't like that. Personally, I don't like it, but in relationships, I believe that you give and take. You compromise. So, for example, I will wash a plate, but him will cook. You understand me? Some men don't like that. Some women feel like their energy is their energy, their time is their time, and so they're stingy with it. So yes, I will see you this week, but I don't want you to come home with me. Or if you do spend the night, I would like you to leave before I wake up. It happens. So yeah, they don't want the responsibility to be cleaned up after a man, and they don't want to deal with the drama of a man because, as you know, just like women, men will cheat. They don't want the embarrassment. They don't want the stress. They want to be completely free. A lot of them will have a personal niece or a goddaughter or a godchild that they look out for, that they love very much, and they will have means and ways how to spend their lives. They have family members and friends that they're close with. They don't need a spouse. They just don't want to settle down. So if someone now tries to settle down with this person or force this woman into settling down, they will cheat because they will not allow a relationship or allow one single person to determine who they sleep with, who they spend time with, who they're intimate with. If a woman tells you that she doesn't want to settle down, I would advise you not to force it. And if you do, you will end up breaking your own heart because she belongs to the streets. You cannot cultivate a woman that belongs to the streets. If a woman tells you straightforward, say, road, let her be. It would be better if you allow the relationship to be casual or, friends with benefits, But if you are trying to wife someone that belongs to the streets, it will make you very unhappy. It may make you become quite depressed, and it's just not going to work out for you if you're the settle down type. You can't force somebody to be what they are not. And that brings me to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below.